Alright, YouTube. For all of those that have been inquiring, my Etsy shop is now open and taking orders. That it is. The address is www.drea1974.etsy.com. I will put the address to the right for you, so you guys will be able to go in and check and see what I have. Now, the store is pretty small right now. I am currently making new soaps, but they have to cure, so I ask for your patience. For those that are wondering about the hair products, I'm going to see how the soap store goes first. And if it goes great there, then I will be uploading the pictures of hair products for sale. With that said, you would think I would be happier about my account being open and ecstatic, but I'm kind of not. And that's because this lady with the soap mold that I bought from her, well, my husband bought from her off of Etsy, after I contacted her immediately after I used the soap mold, I told you guys that, it's not perfect in construction. I did, 2 videos, and then the second video where I had stained the mold after I came back from the hospital, I showed why the box was not perfect in construction. That, it raises up and down, and because it raises up and down, it gives uneven soap molds. The blocks that go in there that are removable should be stationary through the bolts. I gave the whole 9 yards of what it is, okay? And I talked to this lady before I left her feedback at her shop, which was a neutral feedback. So what I want to show you is the neutral feedback that I left the lady, and let you judge for yourself. And I'll show you, what she did. So I'm going to go to my Etsy. That's my store right here. Yeah, and 7 items for sale right now, for those that want to know. So I'm going to go to, I guess I should go to her feedback. So let's do hers first, that I left on her site. Okay, this is on 6/12. I got the box, I got the mold on the 10th, to which, the next day on the 11th, when I made the batch of soap that I made, I then immediately went to the computer and let her know that, I had fault with the box. So this isn't like the same day that I used it and then I blasted her and then put videos up on YouTube. No, this is like a couple days, and I even remember promoting her box. So this is what I said. I said the box mold I purchased arrived 2 days ago, which is good because it was very fast shipping. It really was. But the box construction is slightly off with a sad face. The mold raises on the one side when you tighten the wing nuts, which makes your liner and the soap uneven at the bottom because it doesn't sit right. If your liner is in the mold is moving, then you're going to have an uneven soap. So I said a better idea would have been to drill a hole through the removable blocks so that the long wing nuts that screw onto the long bolt that the wing nuts screw onto will make the blocks sit evenly in the frame, keeping them from sliding forward and backwards. Also, the mold does not hold 3 pounds of soap. I am very accurate in my weighing of oils and such, and I had 3 pounds exactly of total weight oils. The mold still works, just makes uneven soaps at the bottom. It makes uneven soaps and is not flush at the bottom. The seller has suggested I buy from someone else when I asked her if she sold a bigger soap mold. Now, I can tell you, I did ask her if she sold a bigger soap mold when I talked to her, one-on-one, before I even put this up. And she responded to me thusly. Oops, let me find it here, because, we don't have much time. Okay, and she responded to me, the only molds I sell are the bigger molds, basically for my classes, the size you bought. That's the beginner molds. Sorry, not bigger, beginner molds. The smallest mold I use at the at the soap factory holds 32 pounds of soap, so I can manage the fancy tops, and then all my plain double or triple swirls go in the bigger molds. She then tells me I might want to contact some of the soap makers that I network with, or perhaps my teacher, which all of you know I am self-taught. So you could say. Or check where you get your soap making insurance. Not only is there valuable information there, but they may have information on who sells the smaller molds. But I don't recall asking for a smaller mold. I asked for a bigger mold. And I did not ask her to make me one. I can prove that because down here at the bottom, I said, I was wondering, do you make a bigger mold? Like 5 pounds maybe. I'll see if I can talk hubby into buying me one of those in the future. Oh, I do YouTube, and I have told others to take a look at purchasing soap molds from you. I was very nice in this post. And what I left on her account, okay? And this is what she left on my Etsy account when she found out that I had a soap store open and that I was selling soaps and everything. And this is her feedback that she left on my shop without ever buying anything from me. This is all just because I told her the truth about her soap mold and she didn't like the constructive criticism. She put, this person knows absolutely nothing about making soap, and she asked me to make another soap mold for her in a size that I don't make or sell. And then dings my feedback for that. I've been a soap maker and teacher for over 10 years, and I'm very proud to own and run a very successful soap company. If you want some beautiful olive oil soap, come on over. I'll be happy to serve you. So she basically leaves on my shop that I'm an idiot and that I asked her to make me a bigger soap mold when I didn't, because I just showed you that I didn't. And then she tells people to go and buy soaps from her on my site. So my first feedback is negative from a woman that does not know how to take constructive criticism, a woman that I was trying to help by inspiring others to, take a look at her soap mold. Even though it is imperfect in construction, it's still usable and perfect for those beginners that want to make soap in small batches. Absolutely perfect for that. And yet that wasn't good enough for her, so she felt she had to leave a negative comment on my account. So I'm not happy about that, and that puts my shop on a negative note already, and I haven't even, I have one customer, and that was Miss Eileen Santiago. Hola, chica. And she is a very good friend. I've been helping her with soap, and we've been talking and sharing daughter stories and everything, and she was just waiting for my shop to open up. And this is what I get. Big negative comment for being honest and trying to be nice to the lady. So, shop's open. But for feedback on my shop, you guys are going to see a negative. And you guys know, those on YouTube, know that I'm not a negative person. So if you want to stop in, check out what I have. Like I said, it's small for now, 7 items. But it's open and they're available for you guys to buy. Alright guys, that's all I have to say about that. And you judge yourself. And if you want to leave me feedback, then you can go ahead and leave me feedback. I really do appreciate it. Thanks guys, thanks for supporting me. We're up and rolling. Bye YouTube.